Hi friends, today we're gonna be painting a big rainbow. It has two clouds on it. First we need paint brushes, so much.
Yeah, we've got many different kinds of paint brushes over here, right? And we're also going to need some paints with many colors, right?
Yeah.
All right, we also need
Clean water.
clean water to rinse off your paint brushes, right,
Yes.
Adele?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you ready to paint?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Let's put it down.
Ooh.
Yep. Lay it down on the table.
Okay,
and
there.
let's pick one of your paint brushes. So let's go for, which one would you like to go for?
This one.
Okay. All right.
The first color of the rainbow is red.
Red? Okay. So where is red?
Here it is.
Here it is. Here is the red paint.
Okay.
All right. Let's dip your paintbrush into paint.
Okay.
Get some paint, and we are ready to color. All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's make a long stroke. Yep, along the edges. Great job. Look at that.
Look at this big rainbow.
Cool. Looks like we're gonna need more paint.
Yeah.
Let's get your paintbrush into paint. Get some more paint. Yep, red paint.
Oh, this turned out so cool.
Yeah, once you're done with this.
Yeah. This
Great
rainbow is
job.
really big.
Very big.
Yeah.
Let's turn it around, just like so. Really big.
Yeah. Very big.
Okay, how about you dip your paintbrush into water, make
Okay.
your paintbrush a little wet.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Look at that.
beautiful
Cloudy
rich color.
red.
Yeah, cloudy red color.
Yeah.
Get more paint
Okay.
and continue painting.
Ooh, it's turning out cool.
Yeah, very cool.
When we're done, it's gonna be even more cooler.
Yeah, okay, so it looks like we're done with color red, right?
Yeah.
Red part of the rainbow. Okay,
Yeah.
let's rinse off your paintbrush. Just like so. And we are going to go for the second color
Yeah.
for this part. And the second color will be
Orange.
orange color. Here it is.
Okay. There.
Nice. And let's continue painting
Yeah. Let's continue.
using color orange paint.
Let's continue painting our big rainbow.
Yeah. Nice. Great job.
Whoa.
Okay, let's dip your paintbrush into more paint. Get some more
Okay.
paint. Just like so. And we're about to finish the second row of rainbow.
Yeah.
Great job. Now,
There.
time to rinse off your paintbrush again. Whoa, nice.
Okay.
Now, the third color we're going to go for rainbow is
Yellow.
yellow. Where is our yellow color? Right over here.
Okay.
Here it is.
This,
Okay, let's dip
this
your
yellow
paintbrush.
color is so bright.
Very bright yellow. Okay.
Let's continue painting.
Yeah, the third row
Yeah.
of this rainbow.
Yeah.
You're making it look so easy. You want to be careful along those edges and borders.
Okay.
You do not want to go above those lines, black lines, right?
Yeah.
To make it look beautiful. Great job.
There.
Let's rinse off your paintbrush
Okay.
with clean water. Whoa! Look at that beautiful yellow color.
Whoa.
Nice. let's continue with color. So what comes after color yellow? We're going to need color
green.
Green. Looks like we have two greens. We have one lighter green and one dark green. How about we go for this dark one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
Now
Yep.
let's paint it in.
Please pay attention to those details along the edges and borders, along those black lines, just like so. Beautiful work. Great job. Nice long stroke. Whoa. That is so awesome.
Yeah. There.
Great job. Now let's rinse off your paintbrush.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nice.
It got brighter.
Yeah. Okay, so the next color after color green comes
Color blue.
blue color. Wow, you guys, take a look at this color blue.
Yeah.
We have a lighter blue, we have a navy blue over here, and we're gonna go for this regular blue color, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's pick this one up, place it over here, dip your paintbrush into blue paint,
Okay.
and continue painting. This is going to be the fifth row, right?
Yeah.
Of our rainbow. Yep,
The blue color is so bright.
yep. Please watch for those black lines along the edges. You do not want to go above those lines. Beautiful. Great
Okay,
job. Time to rinse off our paintbrush.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Set, go. Whoa.
Look at that blue.
Cloudy blue color.
Yeah.
Great.
There.
Now the last color we're going to use for our rainbow,
Will be
the sixth row,
purple.
will be purple. So where is our purple color? Looks like it's right over here.
Okay.
Okay, ready? All right, let's place it over here.
Let me dip
Yep.
my paintbrush into purple paint.
Yeah.
There.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Let's finish our rainbow,
Yeah.
the last row.
Yes.
And we're gonna have two more clouds to paint.
Yeah.
Such a big, big rainbow project.
Yeah. This is turning out so cool. I love
Yeah,
it.
this is going to be one of your best projects.
Okay, there.
Great job. Now let's rinse off your paintbrush. Ready, set, go. Whoa, turned out violet.
Okay.
Yeah, turned into violet color. Yep. Great. Now we have two more clouds to go. Okay, so for the first one, how about we're gonna go for what color? Let's go for pink color.
Yeah.
You like pink color?
It's one of my favorite
Colors, right?
colors.
All right, that's good enough.
Okay.
Ready? Let's start painting the cloud. This is the left side of the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you go along those edges first? Great. How about we dip your paintbrush into water?
Okay.
Nice. And get more paint. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go along those edges. Along those black lines. Yep.
Okay. We're almost there.
Yeah. Now up at the top. You're almost there. happy looking rainbow.
Yeah.
Great job. Cool.
Time to change the water.
Okay, let's go from color red.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, let's open up the water and rinse off our bowl. Right now, let's pick some clean water. Great.
There.
Let's go for that second color, which is yellow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready, set, dump it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That is so cool.
Very, very cool. All right. Now the third color,
Okay.
green. Time for green. Ready, set, dump it. Great job. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Now let's pick some clean water. Great.
There. Now our last color.
Ready, set, go. Whoa.
Purple color.
Rinse, rinse, rinse. Nice. Great job.
Let's go back to painting.
Let's go. Okay, Adele, so for this part, for the second cloud, we are going to use, how about we go for, you want to go for, you want to go for which color?
I don't know.
Let's go for magenta color. You like
Yeah.
magenta color?
It's one of my favorite colors too.
Okay. Let's dip your paintbrush into magenta paint
Okay.
and
Continue.
finish the second cloud.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful color. Yep. How about you go along those edges first, and then you're gonna finish the middle section. Great technique. Look at you.
Okay, we're almost done.
Looks like you ran out of paint. How about we go and pick more paint?
There.
Okay. Great job.
There.
Time to rinse off your paint. I like that color, magenta
Yeah.
color, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
There.
Now, looks like we're done with the rainbow.
Yeah.
How about we add some landscape or some grass right over here?
Yeah.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for color green for grass.
Okay.
All right, let's pick your paintbrush. Okay, you want to go? How about we go for another paintbrush?
Okay.
Let's go for a bigger one.
This one?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's rinse off your paintbrush. Okay, so we're going to use a different bowl, clean water.
Okay.
All right, now let's go for color
Green.
green. Let's go for this brighter or lighter green. Great job.
There.
Yep. Cool. Let's create some grass. Yep. Nice.
Whoa,
Yep.
this is
There you
turning
go.
out
You
so
need more
cool.
paint, looks like.
I love our big rainbow.
Yeah, me too.
It looks so realistic.
Very, very realistic. It looks like we need more paint.
Okay.
Yep. You want to go along those edges, just like so, with color green. Okay?
Around it?
Yeah, let's pick more green paint. Now go around those, along those edges, black edges. Yep. You want to be careful for the detail work, okay?
Okay.
I think you're going to need a different brush. let's pick a different brush.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Let's rinse off your paintbrush.
Yeah.
All right. And let's go for this brush, paintbrush, right over here. This is
Whoa,
big, really big. Yep.
big.
Let's dip it into water. Okay, and get some paint.
Yeah.
Now you want to go along those edges first. Yep, just like so. Yeah, great job. Yeah, you want to be careful.
With the cloud.
Yeah, we just want to stay away from those other paints.
Yeah.
Let's get more paint. Yeah. Green paint. Nice.
Okay.
How about we finish this edge over here? Yep. Let me see your paintbrush, please. So we're going to go from here. Just like so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to finish this part?
Yeah.
For me, please? All right. Great, look at that. Okay, now this section. Yeah, you wanna, yep, let me make a little line over there. Yep, now you're gonna go down. Nice, now that we're done with some grass, right?
Yeah.
We'll create some skies over here,
Yeah.
okay? And maybe a little sunshine over here. How about we go for color yellow and create a sunshine? But before we do that, let's rinse off our paintbrush real quick.
Yeah.
Just like so.
Whoa, look at that green.
And let's go for darker yellow color. And create a sun
Okay.
right on that corner. Yep, just like so. There you go, beautiful. Now, yeah, you can paint inside. Great job. And what we can do is we can create some sun rays, just like so, right? And one more, and one more maybe. There you go. Cool. That's going to be our sun, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's coming out beautiful. Okay, now let's create some skies, right? You want to go for skies?
Yeah.
Okay, let's rinse off your paintbrush with this clean water.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Now we'll go for light blue, sky blue, right? That's why
Yeah.
it's called sky blue, because the sky is light blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start by painting this side first.
Okay.
Great job.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, now you want to go along the edges, yep,
Okay.
of our rainbow.
Okay.
You want to be careful not to touch that color red, okay?
Mhm.
Great.
Oh my
You want to be careful along the edges of our sunshine. Great. Okay. Now you want to be careful around that yellow paint.
It's a little tricky.
Very tricky. You're almost there.
There.
Okay. Okay, let me try to help you out with that. Okay, you can continue I know it's very, very tricky. Next to the sun.
Yeah.
Great job. Okay, let's rinse off our paintbrush. Okay, I'm gonna give you new fresh water. Whoa.
It turned out like teal.
Teal color, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're done with our painting, let's pick it up and show it to your friends. Whoa. Take a look at this, you guys. Adele has done an amazing job.
Yeah.
Give her a thumbs up. All right, so this is a cool project, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
Me too.
Okay. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.